Welcome to the review in a few of Beyond Blue, the deep sea exploration education game where you can relax, enjoy the ocean scenery, and perhaps learn a thing or two about some aquatic creatures. Should you take the plunge? Let's find out. Remember, this is the review in a few, no fluff, just the good stuff, so let's do this. Beyond Blue is like an episode of Blue Planet that you get to play. Screenshots of the game may have you thinking that this is a similar game to Abzu and Journey, games that are deep with meaning and spiritual tones. This game is anything but. Think of this game like an interactive learning experience, which you learn more and more about the aquatic creatures through gameplay and unlocked live documentary type videos. As a futuristic deep-sea explorer and scientist, you will venture into the depths of a handful of different open-level bodies of water teeming with tons of creatures to scan and learn about. There is a story behind your exploration, but the core gameplay of Beyond Blue is diving, searching, and scanning the environments and creatures to push the story forward and learn more and more about the many creatures you will encounter. Swimming in Beyond Blue feels great, with the controls being tight and responsive with fluid movement in all directions. This is a peaceful swim through the ocean, with some tranquil music playing that puts the player at ease during dives. There are no threats from enemies, and the player cannot die, which keeps the player's heart rate down and relaxed. It is simply a beautiful game to watch, play, and listen to. Graphically, Beyond Blue goes for a realistic approach, with some gorgeous visuals and natural events playing out, like schools of fish being devoured by giant whales. Dolphins will engulf your character without notice, and you might stumble upon one of those crazy deep-sea fish with the insane amount of teeth and the alien antenna light in front of their head. You know, this guy right here. Where Beyond Blue stumbles a bit is in its substance. While the dives and exploration are relaxing and fun, it can become a bit monotonous as the swimming and scanning encompasses the entirety of the game, which will last about 5 hours to 100% complete. Exploration is also semi-guided, meaning the game will tell you are searching for a humpback whale and direct you to its general location. The awe of stumbling upon this giant creature by happenstance is taken away because you're expecting to see it. Scanning creatures is how you will learn about them, and you will be scanning creatures over and over and over again. While swimming, you can enjoy the underwater view out of scan mode, but you will miss creatures to scan. I found that I was in scan mode, which adds a HUD for almost the entirety of the game. Scanning creatures is what becomes a bit tiresome after a while. Of course, this can all be avoided if you aren't aiming for 100% completion, and you can avoid the overabundance of scanning altogether and enjoy the dives and story if you choose. So Beyond Blue gets a 7.0 and a buy later. At $20 it feels a bit overpriced, but if this seems like the type of game that's right up your alley, you might not mind spending $20 on it. For me, the simple gameplay and lack of activities outside of the scanning and swimming was enough to keep this game from being a buy now. Beyond Blue is a game that many players will simply enjoy because it is a relaxing game with some tranquil music, tight controls, and eye-pleasing visuals. So remember, if you liked the review, be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Until next time, keep on gaming.